Long ago, in a valley forgotten by fear, a story was about to change history. They called it just another battle, but heaven called it something greater. Israel's army faced the Philistines, across a valley, where Goliath stepped forward each time to challenge them with his loud voice, "Choose a man to fight me." But no one moved, fear filled the camp, and Israel lost its courage. A young shepherd named David came to bring food to his brothers. When he heard Goliath mocking God's people, he was shocked. David asked, "Who is this man that defies the armies of the living God?" While everyone else saw a giant, David saw an opportunity for God to show his power. David came before King Saul, and the king looked at him with doubt. Saul told David he was too young to fight the giant. But David replied, "The Lord who rescued me from the lion and the bear will rescue me from the Philistine." David's strength was not in his age, size, or experience, it was in God. Saul gave David armor too, wear for the battle. David put it on, but it was too heavy and uncomfortable. So he removed the armor and chose to go forward in simple faith instead of relying on human strength. David walked to a stream near the battlefield and carefully picked 5 smooth stones. It was a quiet, critical moment before the battle. No noise, no crowd, just David and his faith. David walked toward Goliath, carrying only a sling and 5 smooth stones. Goliath laughed when he saw him. But David declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David suddenly broke into a run toward the giant. The entire battlefield went silent in shock. Dust rose under his feet as he moved, with speed and purpose, not looking back, not slowing down. David swung his sling with all his focus, and released the stone into the air with perfect aim. The stone flew through the air at incredible speed, cutting through silence, and struck Goliath right on the forehead. Goliath staggered back in shock as the stone struck his forehead. The giant slowly lost his balance and crashed to the ground. David stood as the giant lay defeated. The Israelites shouted with joy as fear turned into celebration. God had given them victory through David. You may be facing a giant today, a problem, fear, or challenge that seems impossible. Remember, David. When your strength runs out, God's strength begins. For the battle is the Lord's. Once